Okay, so to find the measure of side P, if you have angle P is 60 degrees. So angle P is 60, that means I'm replacing degrees here for angle P. Okay, what's the first thing I want to do? Label the triangle. Okay, so hypotenuse is, so it's 225, so it's M. Okay, and where is my opposite?
P side.
So it's the P side, which is MN. And then the adjacent here. Now, what am I given? What am I looking for? What side am I looking for? Opposite, right? Because it's saying side P, right? Remember that we always name our triangle with the side, if this is side angle P, then the opposite one is side P. Angle M, that means this is side M. Angle N, this is side N. Okay? This is how we name the triangle. So if you're looking for side P, that means you're looking for the opposite. And what do you know? I know the hypotenuse. Opposite, hypotenuse. Which ratio has opposite and hypotenuse? Sine. So, sine angle P is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. Instead of P, what do I replace it with?
60.
So that's sine 60 equals to, I don't know what the opposite is. I can put P or I can leave it as opposite, over 225. If I'm looking for side P, how do I solve for side P?
Multiply sine of 60 plus 225.
Times 225. So I have to cross multiply, right? So, or half cross multiply. So that's going to be P equal to 225 times sine 60. And what did you guys get?
194.9. It's one decimal. You have to leave one decimal.
Okay. So give me the full, so 194.9 what? No. Give me the whole answer. 194.85. So that's going to be 194.9. So because it's 194.85, where is it? I'm just going to write this down. Because it's 194.85, that means we have to round up. Okay? So that's going to be 194.9 feet. Let's look at question B. So find the measure of side B if angle A is 74 degrees. So in this case, this is my right angle right here. Angle A is 74. And then it's asking you to solve for side B. Where's side B, guys? AC. So this is what I'm looking for. Okay? First thing we're going to do, we're going to name the triangle. Okay? So according to angle A, the hypotenuse is not going to change. It's going to stay here. And 74 degrees, so the opposite is the 40 centimeter. And this is going to be the adjacent. Are we okay with naming the triangle? Are we okay with naming the triangle? Okay, so I know the opposite and I'm looking for the adjacent. So which trig ratio I can use with opposite and adjacent? 10. So that's tan angle A equals to opposite over adjacent. So that means tan 74 equals to 40 over B. Okay, how do I solve for B?
Switch tangent is going to be divided 40.
Okay.
40 over tangent of 74.
Yeah. So if because of what I'm looking for is in the denominator, okay, what I have to do is I have to switch spots. So this comes here and tan 74 comes to the bottom. Okay, that's in as a like one step. There is actually multiple steps that gets involved for this to happen, but to remember this, just switch spots. So that's B equals to 40 over tan 74.
I don't think it's right.
Why it doesn't make sense?
Because the angle is like the angle of A is like wider than B. I mean,
Yeah.
thinner than B.
No.
And
Okay.
side B is shorter than side
That's
A.
what you see, right? But it doesn't have to be to scale. Okay, eyes on the board for a second. Eyes on me. The picture is messing you up. That's what it is. But this is angle 74, right? What is left for angle B then? 16? Okay. So if this is 16, then which one should have the smallest side? So that's okay. The picture doesn't make sense, but the math makes sense. Doesn't matter. Picture doesn't matter.
Whoever drew that triangle doesn't know.
That's me. It's okay. So 11 point what you said? Sorry.
I never said anything.
And you said you wanted 100%? Yeah, good luck. Are you guys okay with this? Okay. So it's a matter of naming the triangle properly and knowing which formula to use and where to plug in each given information. Now, the second part of this lesson is to actually solve for angles. Okay, so in this case, I'll have two sides and I want to know an angle. Okay, so same thing, you're going to label the opposite or adjacent and hypotenuse side according to the angle of interest. You're going to choose which ratio to use given the size you have. You're going to write the formula and then you're going to plug in the values in the formula. But now you are going to have to solve for an angle. And anytime you're going to solve for an angle, you're going to have to press that inverse button on your calculator. So if you look on your calculator on top of sine, cosine, and tan, you see that sine to the power of -1 or cos to the power of -1, right? To get to this, you're going to have to press the shift button or the second button. So there should be a shift button and then pressing the sine or cosine or tan, that will give you the inverse, okay? So anytime you're looking for an angle, you're doing that part. And then this is the number one mistake that students do is they don't round their angles to the nearest degrees. Angles, unless otherwise specified, angles should be to the nearest degree, no decimal. Okay? Let's look at
So in other words, to the closest number.
let's look at this triangle. Okay? So find the measure of angle B. So we're looking for angle B. According to angle B, hypotenuse is AB or BA, that works both ways, okay? According to angle B, where is my opposite? And then according to angle B, where is my adjacent? Excellent. So the two sides that I know are the adjacent and the opposite, right? So which formula have both adjacent and opposite? Tangent. So we're going to have to set up.
Can you just sign for her 3.5 hours from last week? Perfect. Okay. And I told her she could add her 3 hours from Friday to today.
Okay.
Then there's your work copy of the work education agreement.
Thank you.
Thanks, sorry to interrupt.
It's okay. All right, so we said that it's tan, and the formula is tan B equals to the opposite over the adjacent. So tan, I don't know what angle B is. My opposite is 8, and my adjacent is 13. Here is when you're going to have to do the inverse because you're looking for the angle. So B equals to, you're going to press the shift button, so tan inverse, shift tan. Put 8 over 13 in brackets, guys. Make sure you put them in brackets. And you should be getting a measure for an angle. 32 degrees, it's 31.6. So you have to do 8 divided by 13. And then do
So I shift 10, 8.
second. Sorry, not this. Second. And then 10.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? If you're having problem with your calculator, please call me so I can help you with it.